gives you it. So take a look at or a listen at how this all works. This is a sample of our own AI-generated voices, and you can start to think about how scary this can really be.
Let's talk about the tech. Are deepfakes really that big of a threat to companies right now?
This is Becky. Just to make sure I understand, you're saying this kind of attack is already happening in real scenarios?
Hi there, this is Joe Kernan. Someone gets a recording of my voice from, Squawk Box clips online, and then they can just call up our finance team pretending to be me. Do people actually fall for this stuff? I mean, wouldn't someone notice it's not really me on the other end of the line?
So joining us right now, first on CNBC, is Brian Long, who's the co-founder of and CEO of Adaptive Security. I did say, I mean, it was a little bit different, and maybe it's because we know what's going on. You can hear it in the voice. Yeah. But like when when I was sitting with you, and all of a sudden you broke out your phone and said, "Hey, do you want to hear yourself?" Mm-hmm. I was sort of in shock, and the idea that somebody could call somebody I know and say, "Hey, this is Andrew," and ask somebody to move money on my behalf is sort of a shocking and scary thing.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, and the technology is getting better and better every day. So I think it's about 85% the way there today, but I think in the next year you're going to see it hit the mid-90s. And I think beyond just hearing the voice and likeness of the individual, and this is really important, it's not just voice and likeness, it's trained in all the open source information out there about you. Right. So clips about you, information about you, et cetera.
With no secret thing.
Well, the other thing that came out of our little lunch together was, I now have a password for our family, because you and I discussed this idea that somebody could call you. You could think it's your son or your wife or your daughter or whatever, and ask and know enough about you based on what's on the internet to maybe have like a genuine conversation. But if they don't know this one little thing, maybe that's going to. So in the business context, is everybody going to have a password? If you're the CEO of a company who has to interact with a CFO, for example, because you don't want the CEO, the fake CEO, calling the CFO saying, "Hey, you got to move X amount of money to transfer money to so-and-so." Yeah,
so two things there, two tips. I think number one, you do want to make sure you have some sort of passcode, particularly for things with family members or something in your company that's a really important transaction. And then number two, I would definitely delete your audio voicemail on your phone. So, when someone calls you, if it's your voice today, change that to the robot. You do not want your voice out there, especially if you're not a public person. Public people like you guys,
it doesn't matter for us.
You're going to be out there. But really what we're going to see happen at a lot of companies on these attacks in the next couple of years, they're not going to target the CEO or the C-level executive. They're going to target the controller. They're going to target the people in middle management, where they can get your voice in just 3 seconds from a voicemail and then become them.